In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the two run plays that people are using together to dominate against a lot of the meta defenses that are out there. Now, these run plays work pretty much against any defense, but they work better against dollar, dime, and those defenses. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members. The full scheme to the tight offset tight end is in the members area, so if you want to get to know it, I don't know how good it's going to be in Madden 24 because what they like to do is they'll nerf some things and then they'll buff some things, and it's just the way it goes. Instead of just remaking a whole new game, they just mess with the playbooks a little bit, you know what I mean? The graphics, the scoreboard, and then they just throw it out there. So that's just the way it's been for a while. So like I said, tight offset tight end, it's good, then it's not good, then it's good. This year it's really good, so want to use these run plays. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the inside zone in there. We're going to take stick out. We're going to go ahead and put the 0-1 trap. Now you can look at the plays in here. Like I said, you want to make sure you have PA shot teams in there. You probably want, let's see what else we got. You can use halfback draw as well, because what's going to happen, I'll show you guys, right, is these three plays. What's going to happen is people are going to start running cover 4 quarters, cover 4 drop. So we want to go ahead and just start it off with the inside zone. We can run it against any defense. Remember, the inside zones, actually, this is a pretty good defense for them to choose right at the start because of bare front stuff, defense like that are compressed. They stack the box pretty well. However, for the most part, what I find to be hard to stop is the 0-1 trap. Now, the inside zone is not your best run play. Okay, it's not your best run play, but it's one that you're going to blend in there to get up the field, get to the left side of the field, because when 0-1 trap comes, you want to go ahead and just run it that way. Now, this is a defense that you could probably run 0-1 trap. So you'll audible to this right here, and then you'll hit the 0-1 trap. Now, you'll notice, show you guys how the 0-1 trap actually works. Check this out. Let me fix my screen real quick. Hold up. Having trouble. All right, here we go. Let's go to instant replay so you guys can see how the 0-1 trap actually works. You'll get someone to come like a pull right here for a block. Now, if they have better awareness, right? Say you have a superstar offensive line, these guys are going to recognize these guys coming in for the run a lot quicker, and better blocks will happen. Now, Aaron Jones is fast, so we know that. So you're going to be blending this in with the scheme that we put out there. Now, right here, you can go inside zone. It's straight up blitz, and for the most part, you can run 0-1 trap against that and probably score touchdowns if you can break free. Okay, so let's just come to 0-1 trap. And like I said, you see the potential off to the right side of the field. If you're a better runner than me, because I'm not that good, you could bust for a lot of yards. Like right here, get to the outside. This is inside zone. And you can score a lot of touchdowns just off inside zones. Like I said, it's going to be RNG based. Remember that, what do you call it? Block shedding and stuff. Like right there, RNG based, still RNG based. I got free. I'm still going up the field. That whole play right there was RNG. Let me explain to you guys what I mean. Okay. Right here, my man was supposed to block. He was actually blocking, but it's like they confused the block. This guy was supposed to pick up the block. This guy was supposed to watch the edge, and they didn't. They messed it up, and that's what happens. Like I said, RNG-based game, but what we want to do is find the consistency in a lot of the plays. Sometimes they're going to get stopped, but the consistency of them being more successful is higher than them actually being stopped by RNG. But inside zone, like I said, it's an okay play, but let's go ahead and start using the 0-1 trap. Okay, let's audible to 0-1 trap. Nice yards. So like these defenses right here, okay, when you start seeing where they run like big time 1-4-6, those plays, 0-1 trap is going to be the neutralizer to these defenses. Let me show you what I mean, man, okay? Get off me, son, I'm better than you. And you go up the field. Now, had he held on to the damn block, we wouldn't have to worry about the block shedding. We would have been goated. Now, for heavier fronts, you can just stick to the inside zone, follow the blocks, go up the field. But when you see those defenses like big dime and those, like this one, you can run 0-1 trap and go up the field, get mad yards. Now, this is 3 deep, obviously, but if you need a lot of yards and they run 3 deep, I would suggest running the 0-1 trap because people run 3 deep late in the game. This one right here would be inside zone. So I'm just trying to show you guys how to read the defenses and when to audible. So right there, inside zone. Right here, you can try 0-1 trap. I just don't know how it fares against. Yeah, see, the guy off the edge comes. So inside zone against the double leg gap or the mug. Back to the inside zone just because of I don't like the way the defense looks. I think that for the most part, 0-1 trap will get locked up against those types of defense, but we could try. Let's go ahead and see what happens. I mean, I could be wrong. 0-1 trap is just that play, son. It's been that play. Okay, so let me show you the halfback draw. When do you want to run halfback draw? Because you can't just run it when you feel like it, right? Like right there, I can tell you right now that that was a perfect play to call halfback drawing. Okay, this is still almost kind of the same way. And the reason I say that is because if you look at the safeties in the corners in the backfield, if they're running a cover 4, halfback draw neutralizes and counters the cover 4. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna pick a cover 4 and I'm gonna run an inside zone. I want you guys to pay attention to those safeties at the top of the field. Okay, so let's go ahead and go inside zone, but then we're gonna go ahead and go cover 4, and it doesn't matter, any cover 4, I would imagine they have the same. Let's go $3-2 mug. But let me run inside zone. Let's pay attention to the top of the screen, okay? The 2 safeties up top. When I snap the ball, I want you to see their movement. They sit low, ready for the run, then they engage, okay? I mean, we still got some decent yards because people are running dollar, they're running big dime. You can just make it hell for them. But let me go to instant replay. I've shown you guys this in a previous video, but let's pay attention to the way they move, the snap of the ball. So these guys, since their run fits are up the middle, when it's cover 4, they realize it's a run play. These guys will sit, they're waiting for the run, and then they engage, right? Now, what I like to do, and if you're on defense, you want to go ahead and take these guys and bring them closer into the box, okay? That way they engage a lot faster because they're too far back here. So grab them manually and then bring them to about right here. That way they do the same movement here, and then they engage. They engage a lot quicker, making your defense a lot better to stop the run. Now, if you audible to the halfback draw and you're running a draw, I want you to, whether we get through or not, I want you to pay attention to the safeties now. They backtrack. Now, right there was just bad run stick, but you'll see that they're gonna backtrack now, playing their zones. The draw is the counter to the cover 4 defenses that have run fits up the middle, but this guy's just cooking me right now because my man can't hold the block. However, if you have a better center that can hold the block, you're gonna get by and you're gonna get a lot of yards. So I'm gonna try to get around him. But that's just a superstar that's on the field trying to slow us down. But let's go to the instant replay and let's look at these guys now. Remember that they were sitting low, pursuing. When you run the draw, these guys back up. They all back up. And that opens up the field for the draw. Now, like I said, it's all ability based. It's ability based game now and speed. So this guy is a superstar, meaning it's hard to get around these guys with the draw because he'll just block shed a bum. Now I know people are like, well, that's not a bum, that's so-and-so. I was like, no, in Madden, if you don't have the abilities, he's a bum. So try to find you a center with some abilities to block and counter a lot of this stuff so you can actually run the damn ball. Because if you're not spending the money in MUT, if you're playing especially MUT, if you're not spending the money, you're gonna get cooked, son. Okay, you're gonna get cooked. And this guy's just shedding every single play. Doesn't happen all the time, it's all positional. Like, since he's there, I would imagine other cover 4s, he can't just get away with that. So remember, 0-1 trap is going to be your base play if you want to cook a lot of people, right? And you can still run it against cover 4 because it's just awesome. It's really good against the man blitz. So if they're running a spinner, you run 0-1 trap. But for the most part, you want to blend it in and keep them honest with the inside zone, the draw, and then you can start using your plays. Okay, just start using the scheme as far as PA shot seams and stuff like that. Now, I don't have really good receivers here, so if I know this, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll try to run a clear out. Let's just assume they are running cover 4 quarters. Actually, I can't even do that. You're gonna need to use halfback swing, that play, because it has a better corner route. Can't do it because I'm used to running the Buccaneers. I can just put a corner route out there, you know what I mean? But if you don't have that option, you use the halfback swing play with the corner route, run a clear out, and just throw a little flood concept and just blend it all in together. Check out the members there. I show the scheme for this formation and use the run play. Love you guys, man. Peace.